everyone, welcome to this year's first issue of Trojan Crier. We're so glad to be back.
Whether you're at home learning remotely or back in person, everyone is getting into the back-to-school mindset.
This year is already so different than last year's, and we are all doing our part to stop the spread of COVID-19.
Let's take a look at what other schools are doing to combat the virus. Jack Rovestar has a story.
Our school gives students the option to come into the building in person or stay at home full-time, and about 17% of the student body is at home learning remotely. Although all schools follow a different plan, they all follow the same guidelines of washing and sanitizing hands, wearing masks, and socially distancing. Sophomore Jasper Fott says he chose the in-person option because he thinks it is easier for both the students and staff.
I think it's a lot easier for the teachers to focus on one student rather than saying, oh, here's a class of 20 people, now here's this assignment. You just have a lot more room to talk just because there's not as many kids, but I feel like the kids online don't really have too much to focus on and they're unmotivated. I think we're doing pretty well. I see a lot of kids wearing masks and taking precautions. There's just some people who wear it and show their nose, and I'm not a fan of that.
The Knox County Career Center is currently operating on a hybrid system, only allowing students in-house for their assigned labs. Savannah DeHart is a senior at the Knox County Career Center. She's enrolled in the Health Technology Lab, and she says the setup of the class is simple and straightforward.
So we are doing the hybrid plan right now. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, seniors and CBIA group are in school, but we're in lab all day. So our academics are online on our off days, which for seniors and CBIA is Wednesday and Friday. It's actually really easy. It's a really good system, and I think they're doing a very good job of keeping everybody in system.
Olentangy Berlin High School also utilizes a hybrid schedule to regulate the number of students in building. The students are split into two groups, and they go in 2 to 3 days a week. Olentangy Berlin Jr. Olivia Eisenhower says she thinks her school is doing an outstanding job of following COVID regulations.
Berlin did give us the option to go online full-time, and I think that it would affect productivity negatively because for me, I do better in front of a teacher and I find it hard to stay productive when learning is just out in the open. So I think we're following guidelines pretty well. Masks are required at all times during the day and nobody seems to really have a problem with that at all. And dividers are put up at every table in the lunchroom and in pretty much all of the classes. And we wipe down every single desk whenever we leave and enter the classroom, and we have to sanitize our hands every time we leave and enter the classroom. So,
Danville High School is back in person full-time, but all students must stay in their homeroom all day. Rich Durbin is a first-year math teacher at Danville Middle School. He says the reason the school is keeping students in their homeroom is to avoid the threat of cross-contamination as well as provide peer interaction.
So it's really a combination. So what we do is we have students come in if they want. So you can choose to be remote. We have a handful of students who choose to be remote, but the other students are coming in and they're staying in their homerooms all day. So the learning is still virtual, it's online, but they are getting that peer-to-peer interaction and the support and stuff they need, but they are still learning online. So it's kind of a mixture of all of them. This year we actually switched to a curriculum that is in paper and online, so it was kind of like a perfect year to switch to that. Everything that's in the book, the same thing as online, including the notes, the assignments, and everything like that. So we were able to use the book still, but assign the homework online because we are not seeing all of our students every day.
Highland High School also functions with a hybrid model, but both groups only attend 2 days a week, with Wednesday being dedicated to clean the building. Highland senior Seth Ward chose the online option. He says he is happy to not risk infection, but finds it hard to stay motivated while being at home.
COVID has took the physical place of school and put it online for me, and I'm always stuck at home now. I'm more of a social person, so I'd like to go to school, but it doesn't benefit me anymore. I feel like a hybrid offers a student's mentality to have a life more of like, you know, the break time from school, like, and actually having your own life. It separates the two. But when you're home all the time and that's all you know, and like school is all the time, then it's like kind of just, it doesn't feel, you should have like a workplace and a home. But I'm at both right now, so it's productivity wise, I feel a little slowed down.
Whether you're at home, online, or in person full time, stay safe and stay healthy. For Trojan Crier, I'm Jack Rovtar.
It's very interesting to see what other schools are doing during this turbulent time.
I absolutely agree.
Since everyone was stuck at home for several months, I'm sure we all got caught up on our favorite Netflix shows.
My favorite show is the one where the guy runs around asking people random questions.
That's my favorite show too.
Hi, my name's Tanner Hott, and this is Trojan on the Streets. Hey, you. John Wharton. Name 5 seniors from Centerburg.
John Chesby, Ben Day, Ben Regal, and Tyler Harry.
All right, you get $1.
Give me $1. Thanks.
There you go. Caleb, for $1, can you beat me in a staring contest? Starting now.
A few moments later. Eventually.
I'm about to bleed. My eyes are watering. My eyes are like burning right now.
One eternity later.
Oh, he blinked. I can. Landon Griffith. What's up, buddy? What's up? For $1, do your best Mickey Mouse impression. Hold on.
What does the Mickey Mouse even do? Oh boy, Goofy!
I'll give it to you. Just take it. Bob, for $1, do you follow less than 500 people on Instagram? If you don't know, you can check. Jake, do you follow less than 500 people on Instagram?
I don't have Instagram.
Does that count? There's $1. Here's $1. That counts. Thanks for watching. I'm Tanner Hott. This has been Trojan on the Streets.
Wow, those are some very interesting responses. He sure has a lot of energy.
You can read about how our school and others are adjusting to the new COVID-19 restrictions, the new teachers, and a quarantine food review if you buy the Trojan Crier tomorrow for $1.
That's all for this issue. For Trojan Crier, I'm Carter Jones.
And I'm Laura Lemke.
We'll see you next time.